Hey, 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 guess who's back? Yep, it's good old Slowflake returning for more LPing action after a well-deserved break. I'm back for more, and in the few weeks that have gone by since the last time I uploaded a video of this game, in the end I didn't go to Iron Island to get some star pieces, because as I learned, there's one near the entrance to Stark Mountain, so I'll be picking that one up, and I think that's going to be enough. Either that or I'm going to need one more, but either way, it doesn't really matter. One thing, though, you may notice that everything looks a bit different compared to what things looked like in the first 110 videos of this LP. The reason for that is because I decided to change emulators from now on. Up until now, I was using no cache GBA for my LPing needs for this game. However, first I gotta go into the reason why I was using no cache GBA to begin with, because it took a lot less juice compared to Desmume. The reason why I know that is because I tried both on my old computer. Remember that old piece of crap I used to do LPs on? And I noticed that no cache might have been possible to do something on that computer with it, but Desmume, it was just absolutely impossible to do anything. So I knew that the no cache took a lot less juice to run. So when I got this computer, I just went along with it. I used no cache, never really giving Desmume a fair chance. Until now, I decided to, give it a try, maybe. There was another reason why I did that, but I'll get into that a bit later. But yeah, I decided to try Desmume, and not only did everything run smoothly, it can run the emulator and Cam Studio recording it at the same time. And so that's why I'm using Desmume now, because it actually works. My computer has enough power to handle it. There may be very minor slowdown at times, but I don't think it's going to be very noticeable, if at all. But as for the other reason why I switched over to Desmume, it was because, I sort of wanted to test if not save states, but save files, the ones that the games generate, if they're compatible between the two emulators. And while they don't have the same extension, they do work. You just have to change the extension. The reason I was wondering about that is because in the last part, I mentioned that there was no way to trade using an emulator for the DS. However, someone corrected me, saying that there is indeed a way to connect Desmume to Wi-Fi. However, it requires other external programs, and I'm not willing to jeopardize a computer that cost me $1,500 just to try and get a better team for my Soul Silver LP. So I was sort of wondering, I asked my regulars over at Fire Monkey Technology if they knew anything about that, and here's the star piece that I was talking about earlier, by the way. But yeah, I asked them if they were aware of that, and they didn't seem to know about it at all. So there are two courses of action that I can take right now. I could do the Soul Silver LP without trades and use a slightly worse team, or I could ask some random viewer to do it for me. Now, obviously, I don't have too much of an incentive that I can provide for you people to do it, but I don't know. We're still not quite done with this LP yet, so this is something that I'll look into later on. It's still too early to take any kind of decision regarding that. But moving on to something else, I'm sure that you've heard about it by now. There's going to be a new game That's going to be announced sometime this month. Maybe Korokoro is going to have something about it. But, well, quite frankly, there's been a lot of debate as to what it could be. But, quite frankly, I'm not expecting it to be a main game at all. We're still way too early in the generation for that to be the case. Oh god, don't tell me it's one of those detect spamming Medichams I hate so very much. Maybe? God damn it! And why does it have to work? It has like a 1 in 2 chance of working when you do it. Oh great, and it fails while I'm flying up again. Now let me guess, another detect. It's gonna happen, is it? Yep. God fucking damn it. Screw this! Screw this! I'm using Thunderbolts. There we go. Turned out to be a very smart decision. Hopefully I can kill it, but either way doesn't matter. But yeah, that new game. For those of you hoping that, well, lucky critical there, thank you. But for those of you who were hoping that it was going to be the black and white deluxe version this early, well, as I said, black and white are still selling like hotcakes, so it would be an absolutely horrid marketing decision to announce a game right now. Like, how horrid would it be? If it turns out to be the deluxe version, then I can tell you that Gonad has infiltrated the marketing team of Game Freak on top of doing some design for the Dream World and other stuff. So yeah, it's not going to be a main game for sure, and what happened while I was gone, there were a few leaked scans that turned out to be fake, and they basically displayed Pokémon XD on a 3DS. So, yeah, there was not much room for imagination. What those scans implied were that they would port XD on the 3DS, which would be, quite frankly, an even worse decision than announcing the deluxe version right now. I mean, really, XD stunk! It's like a port no one wants of a game no one wanted. So what the hell? But thankfully it turned out to be fake. But a day or two later, equally fake scans appeared of the possibility that it could be Mystery Dungeon 3. Now, unlike the deluxe version for Black and White, Mystery Dungeon 3 is probably the safest bet, actually. It's practically guaranteed to be a spin-off, and we haven't had a new Mystery Dungeon game in a while, especially one that got an international release, since Mystery Dungeon WiiWare, which was complete junk, never got an international release. So yeah, it's about time we got a Mystery Dungeon 3, and if it's not that, I'm expecting it to be the rumored Wii RPG that's been, well, it's been rumored for a few months, and I talked about it a few videos ago, and we got there really fast. This is the entrance to Stark Mountain, and Team Galactic's there causing trouble, and what they're basically saying is that Charon took over Team Galactic's, or at least one of its factions, since Cyrus went missing in the Distortion world. But yeah, what they're saying is that Charon doesn't have anywhere near the charisma that Cyrus had, and that basically Charon sucks. But yeah, now we're about to enter, and I'm going to put Dialga in the lead. Just trust me on that. The reason why I'm doing this is because I need the strongest fire move I can get. For this very reason, we're going to have to confront Mars and Jupiter one last time. And obviously she doesn't believe that Cyrus left for the Distortion world, even though she was there when Cyrus got absorbed into it in the first place. Just great. Anyway, this is the reason why I need a fire move, a strong one. This is the Bronzong. It finally evolved into Bronzong. Took long enough. Anyway, I need to one-hit KO this thing, because it's going to try and do the exact same thing. Yeah, alright. one-hit KO. It was about to try the exact same thing it did on the Spear Pillar. That is, set up, reflect, and light screen for making the teammates a lot harder to take down. So fortunately, I'm not gonna have to deal with them today, it seems. Now, she sent... Oh! Ooh. Well, that was a close call. I didn't want my Zapdos to fall asleep, but... gonna be a one-hit KO? Somehow I doubt it because it's not super effective and... Oh! So close! So close! Purugly has lousy defenses, but still just barely enough to hold on. And it didn't try Hypnosis again. Thanks, I'll take Slash. I like taking a Slash better to the face better than Hypnosis. And Purugly goes down, which means the last one is... Well, thank you. Animation is Golbat. Well, this one didn't evolve. We're talking about a post-game boss fight here. Have some freaking final forms. Anyway, Zapdos used Thunderbolt. This should be more than enough to take Golbat down. Hopefully. Don't want to have any nasty surprises like that type-resisting berry for electric attacks. Don't really remember what it's called because I have a lousy memory when it comes to the names of those berries. I remember Yachi for ice, and, well, that's about it, really. I suck. Anyway, Mars just got dominated here in Jupiter. You can just see how well the commanders get along. First, we saw Mars dissing the crap out of Charon, Saturn dissing the crap out of Charon, and now Jupiter disses the crap out of Mars. Anyway, this is basically the same team except with a Skuntank instead of a Purugly. So, Flamethrower should take this Bronzong down, barring any nasty surprises, because I'm expecting it to be the exact same Bronzong I just fought 2 minutes ago. And what?! It held on! I mean, it got burned, but still managed to get Reflect up, so doesn't make any difference at all. Well, that is not good, because, yes, Skuntank is next, and the only one that can hit it for super effective damage right now is Giratina with Earthquake, and guess what that Reflect is gonna do? It's basically gonna neutralize that weakness. God, I hope I don't get totally dominated by that Skuntank. How much damage is Earthquake gonna do? Less than half? Are you kidding me? God! Giratina, you suck at offense. Sorry, you really do. Now, I know I could use the Grizziosaur, but I just don't feel like it, because in that form it can take hits like a boss. And the Earthquake is probably not going to kill it. No, but basically what just happened there was that on my first Earthquake, I got a crappy damage roll. So the 2-hit KO was perfectly doable. I just got horribly unlucky there. Another Night Slash, and after that it's going to be over for that Skuntank. Oh, God. Can't believe it. At least I'm going to head back to heal right away once I'm done with this battle, because I'm going to need my Tropius to get through Stark Mountain, so I'm going to go heal at the same time when I'm done with this. So, okay, Skuntank is down, so that means the last one has got to be another Golbat. Yep, another Golbat. She, for one who thinks she's so much better than Mars, she's not even better at evolving her own Pokémon, for God's sake. Anyway, that Golbat should go down easily because, well, I don't have to commentate on this, do I? You all know it. Thunderbolt kills Golbat. God, the things I do for you people. Anyway, Jupiter is down as well, and, well, I was about to say that's the end of this faction of Team Galactic, but it's just Mars and Jupiter quitting for now. Yeah, she's gonna look for Cyrus. Well, she's gonna look for a long, long time. She's actually expecting to find him. And Jupiter, well, she's not going to be very polite, but she's basically going to say the same thing. Charon, you smell, go away. If you want that magma stone that bad, go find it. Just don't expect us to help you at all. Yeah, great leader, that Charon.